always challenges which you have to face being a cricketer, being a sportsman. If somebody else would have been in my age, at the age of 31, I think he would have quit cricket by then. I used to be about 110, 112 kgs, 25, 26 years old. And then I used to still play, and I used to play for companies. I used to play time shield. I used to play club cricket. After the practice session, I showed him the 2012 photo. He was quite surprised to see the difference. He asked me about what I did, and I told him that he's been an inspiration to a lot of players about his fitness, his routine, and I had to prove myself, saying that no, if I can do it in club cricket, then I can do it in first class also. Otherwise, what happens is there is so much of population in the world. If you don't perform, you're always replaced.
This video is brought to you by Avisa Sports, where passion meets performance. Their trusted balls and brand fuels the game at premier events and leagues across India, Dubai, Qatar and US. Avisa Sports extends their heartfelt wishes to all the cricketers across the globe. Hello guys, my name is Jay Bhavsar.
My name is Lakshmi Gupta.
And welcome to another episode of Cricket Graph. आज हमारे साथ है सागर उदेशी. कैसा लग रहा है पहले आपको ये यहाँ पे आके?
It is a good thing. CricketGraph has been doing really well by covering local sports in Mumbai, and they're giving opportunity to youngsters to express them when they do something good. CricketGraphs always posts their videos and praises them, and it is basically making their performance reach to the people who are unaware of what is happening in club cricket. So it is a very good thing, and CricketGraph is doing really well, and it is a pleasure that you have invited me today for this interview or just a podcast.
Correct.
It is seriously a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. सबसे पहले तो हम जानना चाहेंगे, how are you associated with this sport? Like आपके earliest memories क्या थे when it comes to cricket?
Earliest memories, I started playing cricket when I was in school. So my school, I used to go to Blossoms, which is right next to Cross Maidan. So I used to practice at National, and then I used to go to school. My school used to start at about 8:30. But because I used to play cricket and I used to go to practice, I had special permission to reach school at 9 o'clock, 9:15. So that is how, and that is when I have personally started playing cricket. And my dad used to take me to the ground every single day in the morning to Vidya Paradkar sir. And that is how what I was. I think I was in fifth standard, 6th standard, I don't remember, but 5th standard at least.
Can you recall the moment you decided to that you wanted to pursue spinning bowling seriously?
Well, it is a very funny thing to say. I used to be not that tall. I used to be really short when I was in school, and I used to bowl seam up. And after bowling, I used to tumble, and it used to look really ugly. So, and then when you're a kid, and then your friends make fun out of you. कि अरे यार ये देखिए गिर जाता है, क्या है, मतलब मोटा है, bowling डालता है गिर जाता है. So that's when I thought, I used to cry when I used to go home, and then that's when I thought, and I spoke to dad. My dad was an off spinner, so he told me you should try bowling spin. You can develop it, and bowling spin is an art. And me being a spinner, I'll always assist you. And that's when I gave it a thought, and I started bowling, and then I started bowling left arm spin.
And now when you mentioned that part जहाँ पे मोटा है, I even read about this thing about you, that you were into fitness journey or something. So how it went, how you decided to, you lost some around 30 kgs something?
Yeah.
So can you please tell us about that?
See,
how was your fitness journey?
I used to be about 110, 112 kgs when I used to, when I was about 25, 26 years old. And then I used to still play, and I used to play for companies. I used to play time shield. I used to play club cricket. And then luckily I met Vinay Kumar and Paras Dogra. And Vinay Kumar and Paras Dogra both being legends of domestic. Vinay Bhai has played international as well. Paras Bhai, unfortunately, could not play international, but he's a legend of domestic. So they both are really good friends of mine. And then Paras Dogra and Vinay Kumar, they really motivated me to train and work hard and diet, and I was unaware of everything, that what needs to be done, because sorry, we come from an era of 86 born, so that time fitness and all this was not that much. We used to play 5 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we used to play time shield, Saturday, Sunday used to be club games. We used to never get time to train and recovery or anything, so we had no idea, there was nobody to guide us. So once I got that guidance, what needs to be done, what needs to be a routine of a player, that was really explained well by Paras Dogra and Vinay Kumar, and my trainer was there that time, Sanjeev Chaudhary was there. He really assisted me really well, and he made sure that he made me do training alone.
Okay.
So that he can give me all his attention which is required. Because sometimes what happens is, if an athlete is training with the team, and if somebody is not doing that things correctly, the others make fun.
Yeah.
That
True.
अरे यार इसको आता नहीं है, he doesn't know how to do it. So my trainer that time gave me that importance and gave me a couple of hours in a day, and that helped me a lot, and I understood what needs to be eaten, at what time you need to cut down sweets, you need to have a sleeping pattern, and then I started giving it importance, and then I lost about 30 kgs.
So you made your list A debut for Pondicherry a little late, like at the age of 31. So what were the challenges at that time, and कैसे आपने उनको deal किया?
See, there is always challenges which you have to face being a cricketer, being a sportsman. And me, I feel I'm really lucky and blessed, to be honest, to have my family which has supported me throughout. And I feel sometimes, and I speak to my friends also about it, that sometimes I feel that if somebody else would have been in my age, at the age of 31, I think he would have quit cricket by then. Till the age of 31, I was playing club cricket, I was playing time shield cricket, I was playing everywhere. I had been to the UK twice. I got an opportunity to play in UK also, and then I finally got an opportunity to play for Pondicherry, which I feel that I am lucky in a way. But then I feel that I did not stop playing cricket. That is why I got that opportunity. And whichever game, be it a club game, be it a company game, or whichever game, if you give your 100%, I feel any games, if you give 100% to anything, I'm not just saying cricket also, if you give 100% to your studies also, eventually it is going to be fruitful. So I feel that playing cricket till the age of 31, and then eventually I got a breakthrough and I got an opportunity to play, and that was, I feel I'm really grateful to get an opportunity at the age of 31.
What was that day like when you made that? क्या आपको pressure था तभी, nerves थे तभी?
No, there was no nerves. I was just in that zone that what I have been doing over the years, say for example, if I'm playing a club game or any other game, it is just a game. What I've been doing over the years in other matches, you've got to do the same thing. The only difference is there are board BCCI as umpires. That's it. If you have a mindset like that, then there will be no pressure, I feel, and there will be no nerves. There are always nerves, but you have to control them. And by doing the routine before the game, what you do, your match starts one night prior. Since the time you get into your room one night before, your match actually starts from that. You've just got to visualize means back yourself about doing things, that what you have been doing in practice or in practice games or in club games or in company cricket games, you just have to go there and express yourself. You just can't too much think about it. And if you keep thinking about it, then your body doesn't react correctly, I feel. And then you just go and try and express yourself and just enjoy yourself.
What kept you going during that time where I'm pretty sure कि आपको लगा रहेगा कि नहीं हो रहा है, entry नहीं हो रहा है. But at that time, what kept you going?
Well, eventually I thought that you have to keep bowling. जो होएगा देखा जाएगा. There was a point that when I was about to quit cricket, there were my set of friends whom I have spoken to. I have cried in front of them. I would like to name one of my very close friend in cricket circuit, Salil Agarkar. After the MPL auctions, first MPL, I was unsold, honestly speaking, which I expected to get picked by some of the other team, because I had been playing A division cricket over the years, and then I went unsold. And then the next day itself, I met a very close friend of mine, Salil Agarkar, and I spoke to him about that. That's it, enough. If I don't get picked up in 6 teams in MPL, in 120 players in Mumbai, what is the point of playing cricket? I'll just call it quits and I'll see what needs to be done. And then he was there to motivate me, and he told me that it is just not about what you say getting picked up. You just keep doing what you're doing. And he was the guy who has played Ranji Trophy years back for Maharashtra. He has played for Railways also, and he was the guy who told me that I have got a special talent and he can see it. So just continue playing, and that's what I just kept on playing, and here what it is where I am right now, and I'm still playing.
Correct.
Fortunately, I had that conversation with him. He's a very close family friend of mine. He's a brother. He's always there for me whenever I want him, or I am there for him whenever he wants me. And he himself is a left-arm spinner. We discuss bowling with each other a lot, and that's it. He was there for me. That's what kept me going, and he still motivates me to play.
Correct.
And sometimes he says that whatever dreams, whatever level he could not play, he wishes for me to play. So you need somebody, a friend or a brother or family,
Like a guardian.
support you. Yeah. I would not say guardian. He is always right next to me.
Okay.
Always been there for me.
Correct.
Phone call away or everything.
How did the opportunity in Sri Lanka come about, and how was that experience different from Indian domestic cricket for you?
Well, 2018, we had moved. We were about 6 to 7 players. We had moved from different states to Puducherry, because Puducherry got affiliation, and I got a job in 2017 in Puducherry. And then we made our debut in September 2018 for Puducherry, and there were certain issues because of some documentations, and we were not allowed to participate in domestic cricket that particular year. As BCCI said that you need to serve a cooling period. So fair enough, we have to always respect the rules, and so that was seriously a major setback that we could not play. And then finally an opportunity came up. There was domestic cricket starting in Sri Lanka, their first class cricket, where my association's president, Damodaran sir, he sent me to Sri Lanka saying that that team needs a left-arm spinner. And so he suggested my name, and then that's how I went to Sri Lanka and got to play. The team's name was Chilav Marians, which I played for them, and that's how I got to play over there.
How was the experience different from Indian domestic cricket?
Well, I think it is really competitive cricket because and each team, if may be international players, they have to make them, if they are available, they make sure that they have to come and play those games. That experience is completely different because sometimes you have to travel a lot, because if you're based in Colombo and you've got a game in Kandy, so you have to travel by road. It could be a couple of hours journey and then play a game. Then in the night again after the game, come back to the hotel. It is challenging. But then as a cricketer, you would always want to get challenged and then express yourself. And there is a little bit of language barrier. Always there used to be, because a lot of players, well, they would not be able to communicate in English properly, and then I would not understand Sinhalese, because Sinhalese being their national language. So there used to be, but at the end of the day, cricket is the winner. So
Cricket is the only language you
yeah,
guys
cricket
know.
is the only language what everyone understands.
Yeah.
So that's it. It was challenging, but then I think we finished, my team Chilavamerians that year, we finished in the top 3 that particular year. And that was incredible by everyone. And that year, I think Oshada Fernando got about 1,000 plus runs. And then he went on to play Test cricket for Sri Lanka also. And loads of memories, to be fair.
You took 57 wickets in 8 matches in Sri Lanka. What clicked for you that season?
Well, I don't. What clicked for me was I just kept the belief and just kept on going, saying that I did not think much about that. This is first class cricket, and I did not take much pressure. I thought this is my normal club game, what I have been playing over the years since last what. It was 2018 I played in Sri Lanka. So I've been playing club cricket since 2004. So what I have been doing since last 14-15 years, I just had to do the same thing. And when I used to play club cricket, luckily I used to bowl long spells, maybe 25-30 overs, and keep bowling from one end. So that helped me, saying that I can keep doing the same thing what I have done in the past. So it was better for me to again do the same thing what I have done a year back or 2 years back. So that's, I just kept motivating myself that if I have done it in the past, I can do it today also, and I will do it. It is just about self motivation sometimes, I feel. And I had to prove myself, saying that no, if I can do it in club cricket, then I can do it in first class also. Otherwise what happens is there is so much of population in the world. If you don't perform, you're always replaced. Getting replaced is the easiest thing. So it is always about keeping yourself motivated and keep playing and keep performing, I would say.
And what about the pitches? I mean, we are in Asia only. I understand कि pitches itna bhi nahi, but I'm pretty sure कि उधर के pitches will be different from compared to where you have also.
Oh, there were superb pitches. We played at NCC. We played at Colombo main stadium. Amazing wickets. They were amazing. It used to be really tough. You used to get turning pitches, but not every time. And Sri Lanka has a lot of left-handers. There was one game I remember, they had about 8 left-handers in 11. It is different, which you don't find it in India. I think Hyderabad has got 5-6 left-handers. Otherwise, I don't think any other team has got so many left-handers.
Correct.
But Sri Lanka was good cricket.
What is your best fondest memory from or particular wicket which you felt कि yes, ये wicket अभी भी मेरे दिमाग में ऐसा रह गया है? So do you remember any particular wicket which you took?
I think my first Ranji Trophy wicket, I'll always remember. Always. I think it was in Patna against Bihar. There was one incident I would like to mention. Before the game, I was so excited. One day before the game, in practice, my first Ranji Trophy game is tomorrow, for example. I was so excited for the game. I had never worn a Ranji Trophy t-shirt. So my first game, debut game, for practice, I was the only person wearing full whites. White trouser, white pant, and I went for practice because I was so excited to play a game tomorrow. And a few close friends of mine, they made fun of me saying that, "Arey, kya hai? Aaj match nahi, kal hai."
Correct.
But I was like, "Nahi, I want to bowl in this.
You want to already be in the environment.
I want to be in that zone. I want to just be there. And what I'll do tomorrow, I'll want to do it today, so that I can repeat what I've done today tomorrow again." And then the next day, I think we were bowling first. And my first Ranji Trophy wicket was, I bowled about 5-6 overs at a go. And I must have not gone for much runs. And there was a little moisture in the pitch and it was turning because of the moisture. And he was getting beat from the off stump. So I bowled a little wide of off stump, and I tried to bowl it a little quick, and it came in after pitching, and he tried to leave the ball, imagining it
It'll turn, but
and
it
he'll
went
get beat, and it was he got
Correct.
out bowled. That was my first wicket, which I will always remember.
Yes.
And I think I got 6 wickets on my debut and 9 wickets in that game, and I was the man of the match in that game. So that game I will always remember till I breathe my last breath, honestly speaking.
Correct. And जो satisfaction मिलता है when you see that batter leave and you see that the ball is going to the stumps and then it hits the stumps.
Yeah, means it is. Because then being a spinner, you have actually tricked him.
Correct.
And it is a battle. Every ball is a battle. So you have won the battle. So it is good it is satisfaction.
Correct.
You use the correct word. It is satisfactory.
Walk us through your training routine. How do you develop variations in high pace and everything?
So basically, training routine is just about practicing. Bowler needs to bowl and keep bowling. And those variations will always be developed through trial and errors. Saying that how well do you use your angle of the crease, how well you use your front arm, what seam position you're holding. But that all will come into play only if you practice more. But what I have been seeing since last 3-4 years, there are bowlers who say workload management. And I feel spinners need to bowl at least throughout the nets. If they are youngsters, what if you're under 16, under 19, you have to bowl at least a couple of hours, 3 hours in a day, which is minimum. Then only you will develop your muscle memory, and then only you will be able to deliver it consistently. But now of late, what I hear from the kids when you're playing club cricket, there are a lot of youngsters, and then I've had conversation with a few youngsters also regarding bowling. They say that we are not allowed to bowl that much because of workload management, and we've been told. But then how are we going to develop that muscle memory, and how will you, if you have not bowled enough ball in practice? For example, if I've bowled 100 balls in practice, then only I'll be able to bowl 60 correct balls in a game. If I have just bowled 30 balls in practice, then how will I bowl 60 balls? Because our body is not used to it. You don't have enough muscle memory. Then your muscle gets tired. So if you don't have that many balls in your practice which you need to bowl, then you can't deliver in a game. So flight, every bowler is different. Every bowler is unique. There is no A for apple kind of theory in bowling or in cricket. Because say for example, each bowler has got a different action. So you need to figure out, and you need to have a coach who will assist you with that.
Yeah, true.
And the earlier you do it, the better it is. I was lucky enough that I had people to guide me through it. What is my strength? And I knew for a fact that there are limited strengths what I have got, but by that limited strength I could excel and I can do it. But the more you practice, the better it is, I would say. In practice only, and there is an old saying which says that practice makes a man perfect. And it is a fact. The more you practice, the better it is. That's it.
So there are times where nothing will go your way. When you're bowling, there will be players where they will pick you. They'll pick everything which you throw at them, every challenge. How do you cope up with that during those times?
So that time, whoever is more mentally strong wins the battle. So being a bowler, you get 6 opportunities, and a batsman just gets 1 opportunity. So you just have to back your basics at that particular time and not try to do many things. So I would put it in a way that if you try and go for a wicket, that is the time the batter will be in a commanding position. But if you stick to your basics and keep doing what you've been doing as just bowling in the correct areas. So I would just say, you miss, I hit, I miss, you hit. So just try and keep it simple. The more you complicate things, that I'll try and get him out in slips, or I'll try and get him out at covers, or I'll try and get him out at silly point short leg. So that is when things get complicated. There are most of the times when things don't work at your way, but that time you have to do your basics, I would say.
Stick to your basics.
Stick to your basics. Not try and overdo things. You need to keep bowling your stock delivery. That's it.
I'm pretty sure that there are amazing international cricketers which have done good job for Indian team. Jadeja, there are Murli Karthik, uske pehle. So, is there any particular thing which you learn from them? Even Ashwin is a brilliant, like he's a thinking bowler. So, do you pick up any particular things from these amazing spinners?
See, I always like to watch Jadeja bowl, because the pace what he bowls on and the angles what he uses sometimes, the length what he varies, the seam presentation what he has. I always like to watch him bowl, and the way he gives the reps on the ball,
correct.
revs on the ball, that is more important. That's what you get to learn. Where is the seam position facing, and when it is he, which ball is he trying to turn, which ball is he trying to get it into the batter. So you got to try and learn, and you just have to learn from the best, I would say. So by keep watching them, when you keep on watching them again and again, that is where you learn. And if you are fortunate enough, then you might be able to interact also with them, and you just have to keep watching.
Have you interacted with him?
No, Jadeja, I have
not yet.
interacted, no.
What would, if you had opportunity, what would you ask him? And if अगर कुछ एक skill अगर develop करना रहता, just for example, what would you ask him?
Well, no, the one question what I would ask him, फील्डिंग में वो थ्रो इतना तेज कैसे मारता है?
Because bowling is complete, but fielder is outstanding, right?
फील्डिंग में थ्रो इतना तेज कैसे मारता है?
रविंद्र जडेजा का एग्जांपल दिया कि अगर बच्चे देख रहे हैं ये सारी चीज़ें तो ऑब्वियसली उनसे सीखेंगे, एंड इवन इफ उनको कभी एक चांस भी मिल सकता है टू इंटरैक्ट विद देम. सो ऐसा कभी आपके साथ हुआ है कि आपने किसी प्लेयर को बहुत टाइम से देखते आए हैं और उसके बाद आपको उनके साथ इंटरैक्शन का चांस मिला है?
Yeah, I think it was Nilesh Kulkarni. When I was young, he used to play Ranji Trophy that time. He's played India also. And that time, I was playing a match against him. I don't remember exactly which game it was, but I was playing a match against him. And then when I was a kid, when he used to play for National Cricket Club, I used to always go and be with the team when I was under 14 that time. And then I've been watching him bowl from Nilesh sir since when I was under 14. So luckily I played a few times against him, and then eventually I spoke to him regarding bowling. So he said that I am doing the right things when I'm bowling, and you just need to keep doing it over and over again. So I think I was fortunate enough to speak to Nilesh sir, and he's always there to help the younger generation, and I'm still in touch with him, and it's always really good and to be in touch with him.
What will be the key tips that you would like to give to the young left arm spinner who are watching you, admiring you?
Keep practicing. Keep practicing. The more you bowl, the better you get. The more you bowl, the better you get. The more you bowl. Because of late, I just said some time back that they say workload management. We'll bowl this much in the net, then we won't be able to bowl in the game. It is all a myth. I understand if you're playing games continuously, but if you are in a team practice, it is the more you bowl when you're under 16, under 19, you are young. You have not bowled enough bowling for you to bowl 25 overs in a game when you're under 16. The more you bowl, the better it is.
One thing which I'm very eager to know is that you met Virat Kohli in 2012 and then once again in 2021.
Yeah.
So, क्या था interaction? What was it like? Can you just tell us?
See, 2012, I don't think I hardly spoke to him about anything. I just went next to him after practice and I just asked for a photo. And I think it was CCI only. And then in 2021, he didn't play the first test match against New Zealand and he was going to play the second test match against New Zealand, I feel.
England, I guess. Maybe. Was it when New Zealand... Because I don't think so we went to New Zealand during...
No, in India, when New Zealand was...
2021. Correct, in India.
New Zealand series, he didn't play the first test match.
And then in Wankhede
he was going to play. So he had practice sessions. And after the practice session, I showed him the 2012 photo. And he was quite surprised.
Okay.
To see the difference. And then he asked me about what I did. And I told him that he's been an inspiration to a lot of players about his fitness, his routine. And then he's been a little bit of inspiration and massive inspiration to maintain match fitness and to take care of your body. So I spoke to him regarding that. And then he asked me that where am I playing and what I've been doing. And then it was really great to interact with them. And he just was quite surprised to see the transformation from 2012 to 2021.
Did you realize in 2012 when you were clicking the picture with Virat Kohli that he is going to be the Virat Kohli that we know
definitely
today?
Because the way he used to bat then, he's still batting the same, honestly speaking.
Correct. And how surprised were you when just 20 days ago, I think 10 days ago, he just announced his retirement from Test cricket? Do you feel that it is too soon, or do you feel that I think there was... I mean, it's obviously his personal decision, but...
Well, I'm sure there is a lot of cricket left in him.
Yeah.
But then I would honestly speak, playing international cricket non-stop throughout the year, mentally, it is draining out. He has achieved almost everything what he wanted to achieve. And now he was just a few runs away from 10,000 runs. But then it is just a number. So when a human brain decides that it's enough,
correct,
you can't do it, it is time. So that's how it always happens in a click. One fine morning you will just wake up and say that bas abhi
nahi ho raha hai.
That's it, let's call it a day.
Correct.
I'm sure he must have felt the same. And I am 100% sure that it was not an easy decision to make. But then eventually he just took a decision and then he said, let's call it a day.
Because he was doing so well in Australia also. He just scored 100. Like, it was a first test mein 100 he scored. But yet I don't feel...
There is no question about his ability, what he can do and what he can do for the team.
Correct.
But then when your mind, when your body says from inside that it's enough, so that's when you have to take a call.
Correct.
And it's his call completely, and I'm sure everyone will respect it.
If you get a chance to go back and change any of your decision जो आपने past में बनाए हैं, तो ऐसा कुछ है जो आपको change करने का मन कर सकता है in a good way or in a bad way? What?
Well, I would like to say that if I would like to go back, my training, the routine what I've been following, which I used to not follow.
Okay.
Which I would like to change. कि मैं वो change कर दूँ तो I would have played more higher level cricket maybe. I'm not sure, but I could have.
आपने कब से start किया था अपना training routine एकदम ऐसा follow करना like completely?
I think after I got a chance in the first class.
Okay.
Since the time I joined Puducherry. After that only.
And what sort of training routines that you mentioned, like if I had followed those training routines, so what sort of those drills or something that you would
not drills, I would say. You need to go to the gym, you need to have running sessions, then you need to have a proper routine about food, what you're having,
Sleep
what
schedule.
you're not having, what time you're having. पहले you are not even aware. कुछ भी खाते थे, कुछ भी करते थे, मतलब पता ही नहीं था, कोई गाइड करने के लिए नहीं था. But now there are so many. I'm really happy to see that there are kids, youngsters. They have dietitians, they have trainers. There is so much of information available. तभी तो इतना
True.
कुछ था भी नहीं.
What advice would you like to give to the young personality who are coming up with this sport?
I would like to give advice that play cricket, give 100%, but simultaneously study as well. And just in case if you can't make it to domestic, if you can't make it to a higher level, you need to have a backup plan always. Because it is not that easy to reach that level. So play cricket, give 100%, but at the same time, please make sure you study.
Yeah, there are a lot of youngsters, even I see, that they completely, when they go into college, they leave their college only. They feel that they have this intuition that they are going to become a cricketer. But
Yeah, but that's what I'm just trying to say, that you
yeah.
have to study.
you have to have this plan A and
Plan
B.
A and plan B always.
Always.
Because you never know that if you are good, you will get a chance. We know the population, and it is not that easy to get selected. So I'm not discouraging anyone by saying that you will never get selected. But I'm just saying that play cricket, give 100%, but at the same time study as well.
It will not hurt you to have a plan B.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you so much, Sagar ji, यहाँ पे आने के लिए, and
Pleasure.
we had a great time having
Thank
a
you
chat
so
with
much,
you.
sir.
Pleasure.
CricketGraph wishes you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you.
This story is brought to you by Avisa Cricket Balls. These balls are trusted and used by cricket teams in India and abroad.